Well, good evening, everyone, and this is Mike Bass back again with another forecast update. I hope everybody's having a great Monday out there so far, and a Monday evening. Um, hope everybody continues to enjoy the weather because that's the only weather you got. Alrighty. Well, in today's video, we're going to talk about the weather charts for your Tuesday and Wednesday outlooks. We're going to take a look at the National Weather Service watches, warnings, and advisories. Also, we're going to look at the weather radar. And also, we're going to take a look at the Storm Prediction Center outlook for day 2 and day 3 in this video. Alrighty. Well, let's go ahead and get on into the details here. We got mixed precipitation and freezing rain over portions of the northeastern United States from near Maine through Montreal, Canada, back into Toronto, Canada, through northern Michigan, Wisconsin, all the way back into portion of Nebraska, and also portions of northeast Colorado. We have severe thunderstorm possible in the yellow slashed area. Got thunderstorms in the green extending from near Texas through northern Louisiana, all the way into Kentucky, portion of Ohio, back into New York, New Hampshire, and also into New York. Also, we have some shower and thunderstorm activity in the Outer Bank regions of North Carolina as well. Critical fire weather issues extending from most of Texas and also portions of Oklahoma up into Kansas. Also, we have snow flying over portions of Colorado, Utah, Idaho, Montana, all the way back into southern Canada, and also some over here around Washington and Oregon State with some mixed precipitation there as well, and some heavy snow also in Oregon. Quiet condition pretty much across much of California, southwest Nevada, and also portions of Arizona. And also quiet conditions here from Pennsylvania through to Virginia, and also through North Carolina, South Carolina, and Florida, and portion of Louisiana, and Mississippi, and Alabama, and Tennessee as well. Alright, let's go ahead and move on to the next graphic. We got mixed precipitation, freezing rain possible from Maine all the way through Montreal and Toronto, Canada. Also all the way back into portions of South Canada, and also over here into Minnesota and also Wisconsin. We have shower and thunderstorm activity extending from up here in Michigan, portions of Wisconsin, all the way back down through Missouri, and also Arkansas, back down into southeast Texas. Also back over here toward the Atlanta metro area, maybe far south is Columbia, South Carolina. All the way back over towards Washington, D.C., Pennsylvania, Boston, and Maryland vicinities, and New York and PA areas. We have some strong thunderstorms over Chicago and also down in Ohio. That will have stretched further. The Storm Prediction Center has stretched the slight risk now through Kentucky all the way back into portions of Arkansas, Mississippi, and Alabama. You'll see that in the forecast a little bit later. Snow still flying over here in North and South Dakota. Some could be heavy across North Dakota. Also, we have snow showers flying from Colorado back into western Montana. And also, we have mixed precipitation over Seattle, Washington, down into Oregon, also Vancouver, Canada, and rain showers along the coastal vicinity. Alright, let's go ahead and hop on into the watches, warnings, and advisories. Still quiet from Maine all the way back into portion of Illinois, all the way back into south of Minnesota through North Dakota, South Dakota, portions of Nebraska, and also portions of Colorado. Also, we have winter storm warning, winter weather advisories extending from South Montana through Wyoming, and also portions of Utah and Colorado as well. Also Utah, also over here in Oregon State. We got a bunch of high wind warnings over here in Utah to Texas, all the way up into portions of Oklahoma and Nebraska, Kansas City as well. Also, we have red flag warnings in effect for Colorado, way over to Nebraska, through Kansas, through Oklahoma, and also into Texas, and also across southern New Mexico and Arizona. And also we got wind advisories over Southern California, Nevada, Arizona as well. Alright, let's take a look at the radar. You'll get a little better picture of what's going on with all that watches, warnings, and stuff. We have a little little clipper system. Carolina bringing some showers and maybe a roll more thunder across North Carolina back down into Georgia and also parts of excuse me, Alabama, also into Florida. Have a few little shower and thunderstorms popping up over here in Texas. Also, we have a little bit of snow activity over northern Maine. Also, we got shower activity extending through New Hampshire, through New York, all the way back into portion of Wisconsin. Also, we got snow shower and rain showers extending through South Dakota, back all the way into portion of New Mexico. Arizona and Nevada and Utah. And also over here in California from Washington State into Oregon and California and Nevada as well. We have some showers over here around Hawaii, and also we have some snow showers up and around the Gulf of Alaska region as well. Alright, now let's take a look at the Storm Prediction Center outlook for tomorrow. We have a few changes in the forecast. Still got general thunderstorms all the way from portion of Washington State over to Idaho, all the way back down to the portion of Colorado and also northern New Mexico. Over here in the Outer Banks of North Carolina as well. Also portions of South Canada, the Great Lakes region, all the way back down into Texas. We still had that marginal risk in the darker green, slight risk in the yellow, and the oranger is the enhanced risk. The moderate risk are the two red areas there. And if you're in the moderate risk, this still includes Springfield, Missouri, Cedar Rapids, Iowa, Davenport, Iowa, Waterloo, Iowa, and Iowa City, Iowa. Alright, enhanced risk, this includes St. Louis, Missouri, Madison, Wisconsin, Del Monte, Iowa, Little Rock, Arkansas, Aurora, Illinois. Slight risk, this includes Chicago, Illinois, Milwaukee, Wisconsin, Kansas City, Missouri, Tuscaloosa, Oklahoma, and Garland, Texas. Also, marginal risk, this includes Dallas, Texas, Indianapolis, Indiana, Memphis, Tennessee, Plato, Texas, and Fort Wayne, Indiana. Let's take a look at the tornado probability. They have shot it up a little bit to a 15% in the red slashed areas. Higher chance for significant tornadoes. Green is 2%, 5% is brown, and 10% is yellow. And the significant severe weather is St. Louis, Missouri, Little Rock, Arkansas, Springfield, Missouri, Cedar Rapids, Iowa, and Davenport, Iowa. And 15% still from Springfield, Missouri, all the way over to Iowa City, Iowa. 10% is St. Louis, Missouri, through Little Rock, Arkansas, all the way to Longview, Texas. 5% Kansas City, Missouri, all the way through Aurora, Illinois, and Overland Park, Kansas. And the 2% stems from Chicago, Illinois, to Dallas, Texas, Memphis, Tennessee, to Plano, Texas, and Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Alright, let's take a look at the wind probability now. We still have 5%. This has not changed much. 5% in the brown, 15 in the yellow, and 30% in the red. And there's your cities and locations. There's 30% St. Louis, Missouri, to Rockford, Illinois. 15% Chicago, Illinois, all the way to Little Rock, Arkansas. And 5% Dallas, Texas, all the way to Fort Wayne, Indiana. Alright, and take a look at the hail probability. We got 5% in the brown, 15 in the yellow, 30% in the red and the yellow slashed area. That's the significant hail threat. That would be Kansas City, Missouri, Del Monte, Iowa, Overland Park, Kansas, Springfield, Missouri, Kansas City, Kansas. 30% Del Monte, Iowa, all the way to Iowa City, Iowa. 15% Kansas City, Missouri, all the way to Overland Park, Kansas. Also 5% from Chicago, Illinois, to Dallas, Texas, Memphis, Tennessee, always to St. Louis, Missouri, and Milwaukee, Wisconsin. And let's take a look at the outlook for like I said, this is where I was talking about in the first part of the video that extended all the way down into northern Louisiana and Arkansas. The slight risk there in the yellow. Green is the marginal risk, and the marginal risk is let me go back over here. Sorry about that, folks. The marginal risk. Well, we're just going to have to go with the category. Alright, we got 5% in the brown, 15% in the yellow. This here hash slashed area. We got 15% significant severe weather will be Chicago, Illinois, Detroit, Michigan, Indianapolis, Indiana, Chicago, Columbus, Ohio, and Cleveland, Ohio. 15% will be Chicago, Illinois, Detroit, Michigan, Indianapolis, Indiana, Columbus, Ohio, Memphis, Tennessee. and 5% is Houston, Texas, San Antonio, Texas, Austin, Texas, Corpus Christi, Texas, and Madison, Wisconsin. And let's take a look at the category. As you can see, green, marginal, yellow. I don't know what's going on with my computer. Don't want to show. But anyway, that's the same areas I showed earlier. So, hope everybody enjoyed this video. Sorry about the little glitches at the end of the forecast. Sorry about that, folks. Hopefully I can get them kinks worked out of this system. But anyway, have a great evening. Enjoy the weather because it's the only weather you got. Consider subscribing. Hit that like button, and we will catch you back in the next one.